Hey guys, Frank Minetti from Advisors Mortgage Group Freehold. Glad to be joining you guys here. And I want to talk to you guys about a topic that comes up, I got to be honest with you guys, on probably 50% of the financing mortgage related that I do. And that's large cash deposits. You know, many of you may not know this, but the mortgage industry is under strict guidance from the government based on an anti-money laundering policy. And you might say, well, what does that have to do with me? Well, when we see large deposits, and there's a lot of different definitions of large deposits, what does large actually entail? What does that mean? And it can differ from lender to lender. But the real guidance that we have is typically that's a deposit that's in excess of 25% of your gross monthly income. But that's a large deposit. What I want to talk about is cash deposits. Both of these are under scrutiny. You know, cash, when you're looking to buy a home, is a no-no. Because right away when you deposit cash, and we see a large deposit of cash, and it can't be sourced. What's source mean? A paper trail. Where did this money come from? When we can't prove where it came from, it can't be used towards your transaction. Now, we know a lot of times things happen, right? What are things that come up that trigger a large cash deposit? Hey, I loaned Joe Bro of mine, $20,000 and he paid me back. Mom and dad want to give me some money towards the purchase of the house. We just threw it in our bank account. Well, part A and part B of that example are both legitimate and can turn that large cash deposit into something we can use, but it has to be actually documented properly. What's the documentation? Well, if somebody gave you a loan, you better have a paper trail on the money you gave to them so we can prove it was given coming back. Mom and dad can gift you money. That's absolutely fine, but it has to be done in the proper documentation of a gift, which is a process. It's an easy process. So if you're looking to buy a home, mom and dad want to help you out, aunt, uncle, family member, they want to help you, that's fine. But talk to me first, right? Click the link in my bio. Let's talk about the gift your parents or family member want to give. We'll show you how to properly document it so it doesn't throw up any red flags. Not a hard process, but needs to be done as a process. Again, if you've got, hey, I grew up in a culture where we always talked about mattress money. Aunt Tessie's got $100,000 under her mattress. You guys may have heard that expression, mattress money. Mattress money is no good when you're buying a home. If you deposit that $100,000, it's a red flag that this might be a money laundering situation. We also have the Patriot Act we have to deal with, anti-terrorism, all that stuff where we don't want to throw up those triggers. Don't deposit large cash sums, just a no-no. There's plenty of other ways where you can accumulate the assets you need to purchase your property that can be documented. If you have a 401k out there, almost every 401k provider allows you to take out money for the purchase of a home, right? There's other investment vehicles that you can liquidate. You can take advantage of a smaller down payment if need be. Or let's talk, click the bio link, and then we can talk about how you've got to get money from point A to B. There's plenty of right ways to do it. And more than often when I talk to my clients, they don't realize the assets they really have that can be used towards the purchase of their home. So we don't want to see large deposits. I got to be 100% transparent with you. It's one of the hardest questions I think that we deal with as a lender. We get it a lot. Right? Why do I have to explain where that money came from? And I get that from clients that are depositing money from legitimate paper trail sources. Hey, they got a bonus, right? They got a bonus of $30,000 that year. That's awesome. But then we have to say, hey, where did that money come from? We see your deposit. It's non-payroll related. Well, I got a bonus. We need to paper trail it, right? Remember that. If I ask you for a paper trail on a deposit going through the mortgage process, we're not trying to hurt you. We're not trying to aggravate you. We're just being compliant with where we have to be and what we have to do based on guidelines from the government. So we want to make this as easy as possible. So before you apply for your mortgage, get rid of those cash deposits. Don't make them. Let's talk. Click the bio. We'll talk about how to properly move money around, whether it's from an investment vehicle, whether it's from a family member as a gift. You know, there's no reason to have to deal with it after a fact. I always love to attack any issues we may have before you ever apply for your mortgage, guaranteeing you a smooth process from application to closing. So again, we look forward to helping you. Click the bio, get more info from us. You know, we have a wealth of knowledge where large deposits are concerned, and we want to help you. So again, this is Frank Minetti, Branch Manager, Advisors Freehold. We look forward to talking to you guys about your home purchase.